It'll be so cute when it's done.
Right?
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. But you have to. There's a little bit of time between start and finished.
I know.
It'll be okay.
Yes,
Yes.
we can wait. It'll be fun. Is it messing you up that you can't see those?
No. No, I'll be fine.
Oh, you know what I didn't do was open comments. Hold on. I missed a button. Oh no, they're over there.
It was way far away.
There we go. You can just click there when you're ready.
Totally. Happy to do that. We snuck in a wee bit early today.
Yes, we sure did.
So if you are tuning in at 4:15, you may have missed the first couple minutes. And that's okay. You can rewatch later because it's being recorded. So welcome to Friday afternoon at my sewing room. We have a live in-store audience member today, which is always fun. She's going to peek and watch. So yesterday we showed you guys the very beginning of the information for the Brother PR1X. I'm going to say those in the other order.
I know, it just feels like it needs to be in a different order. But it's the 1X, you were right.
1X. So this is a single needle embroidery machine in the professional series, the entrepreneur series. So it looks like the multi-needles, but it's got one needle, a little bit bigger than the PRS100 with different hoop sizes, and it takes a whole bunch of the same hoops as the 6 and 10 needles. So excited for this machine. Anyway, we did a little test sew already today with what we wanted to put on our cute little jean jacket. So we've got a little tiny size 4 jean jacket. It's so cute. Tiny. It's so cute. And we've already prepped our jean jacket with usable poly mesh on the inside. So we have a cutaway layer with our garment, so when it's going through the wash, our embroidery doesn't collapse. And then we're going to be hooping with a second piece of stabilizer. But the nice thing about doing a test sew out is if you're trying to figure out placement, Chelsea, could you hold the jacket up for a second? If you're trying to figure out placement, this will be more helpful.
Oh, yes.
You're trying to figure out placement. Doing that test sew first, when you're working with something new to figure out size and scale, will give you a chance to see, oh, do I want this down at the bottom? Do I want it up in the yoke on the jacket, or do I want it just below the yoke? And I think on this jacket, because that yoke is pretty small, we're going to aim for centered on the back. And then
sounds good.
We just did our test sew out in a single color, so we didn't have to do color changes as we went, and use the single color feature on the machine, which
we sure did.
Which eliminated having to sit there and change threads
for
a test when we just needed to see scale and size. So the jacket is prepped already through the magic of television. We've marked the center back at the yoke. And next to this, we've got stable stick tearaway. So in this particular design, we're going to be using 2 stabilizers. It is pretty dense, so it's probably a wise idea to have both in there. And it's okay that that second layer is a tearaway instead of a cutaway.
Because we have the cutaway on the jacket.
Yeah, so the cutaway is going to support it through the life of the project, but both layers are going to be there while we actually stitch it. Cool. So getting the tearaway stable stick prepped. It is already hooped, and we're treating this like you took the machine home today and you haven't found any additional hoops.
Yeah, so we're just using the hoop we have.
Yeah. So this is the 8x12 hoop that comes with the machine, which is a little bit bigger than we need, but it's going to give us space to manage our jean jacket. And if I was to get into doing a whole bunch of these jean jackets, I would want a magnetic hoop. It would be a whole bunch easier.
Well, easier to hoop the stable stick tearaway.
Yeah, we might not need stable stick with that kind of hoop, because you can slide the
not.
hoop and the article in together.
That would be nice.
We'll show you something else with the magnetic hoop another day. There's more space on the jean jacket. I've been scheming. I don't know what else we're going to put on it.
We may have some plans in motion.
Yeah. So the Brother PR1X has a 2-point or crosshair 2-point positioning laser. It's a lot of words. So it doesn't really matter how I hoop this, because I'm going to use my laser to figure out where flat is, which I think will be great.
I like that. It takes out all the stress, Leah.
Right? I'm going to get the jacket adhered to that stable stick. Make sure those other bits are out of the way. And this is always something you'll need to watch for, is sleeves and weirdness. And that's where the magnetic hoops come in handy, because they'll hold all of that out of the way. Pass that over to Chelsea. This 8x12 hoop slides into the A driver that is already attached to the machine, and we'll show you guys how to attach these frames in another video segment.
All right, Leah.
If you're worried about this hoop bouncing, or you're working with a bigger, heavier jacket, there is a wide table available for the machine, as well as a tubular table that can help hold up the heavier projects. So we've already got our design built, and we're going to use that 2-point laser. And we're going to select the center of the top of the design so that our design can land right up under that yoke. So we're going to be using the top center here. And that's an option on screen that you can choose from. And then we're going to pick a secondary line to follow to have this align with. And we could pick the center line I drew down the jacket, but the center, like the line of the yoke, is probably a pretty good place to pick. So that'll be off to the right. So the first step in the 2-point positioning is to place our center point for the center top of the design. We might need to turn the light back on.
It's too hard to see.
It's pretty dark. It's kind of visible, but
Where was your light settings, Leah?
in user settings, page 4 or 5. Well, we can see the marking on the jacket really well. We can't see the laser. You can have one or the other, but not both. The downside to filming.
That might be better.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
set my first point.
Yep.
Going to hit next.
And it's going to slide across. And the second bit of movement here, we're just moving so that it rotates down to flush.
I would say that's pretty good.
Yep, I would think so. And then okay.
My finger wasn't working.
That's okay. And we already had the basting box turned on, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Basting box is on with its little purple.
Yeah, and the nice thing about having that basting box on is going to help hold the jacket to our sticky back stabilizer when we first get started. And it's our final double check that our design is sitting where we want it to, because we could go back and move it again if it's not quite right.
True.
So you can go ahead and hit lock and then go.
We have a little bit of stitching on top of our yoke. Want to take a peek, Leah?
I do want to take a peek. I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because our P is lower than our K. It should be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if this was something that had really super straight lines in it, I might take that basting back out and reposition. It looks like the jacket wasn't super square when it went down. Like the yoke had a little bit of a bend to it.
I'm not super square when I go down either. So.
Okay.
It's perfect.
And then this is going to stitch each letter individually, and there's 3 color steps for each letter. Now we might want the light back on. I don't know. It's gonna pause while you turn the light on.
Sure is.
We're stitching on white earlier when we were setting the cameras up. That's why.
Yeah, we didn't think about that.
No.
We should put black in there.
So the nice thing about the setup on this particular machine is you can save this design and come back and stitch it over and over and over and over again. So if all your grandkids were punks, they could each have a jacket that said so.
I thought we were making this jacket for you, Leah.
This jacket won't fit me. I am not the punk.
I will applique on the punk for you onto a shirt. Raw edge applique, here we come.
If we do need to change bobbins at any point during this stitch out, we can just reach underneath the jacket. We don't have to take the hoop off, which is super lovely. And it's going to stop at the end of the first color, and then we can rethread. And we'll flip the camera around so you can see what that might look like. I'm very excited about my little punk jacket.
I can't wait. We have the most exciting colors picked too.
We'll do one letter for you guys live today, and then we'll do the rest off camera. Question on our YouTube channel: is fusible polymesh the same as fusible woven? No, fusible polymesh is a no-show mesh stabilizer that won't move around and shift. It doesn't have a grain. I like to use it in my garments because it's very soft and it doesn't get crunchy and stiff when you're wearing it. So that would not be the same. Fusible woven will give you body in a fabric like quilting cotton, but it'll still have the stretch and some of those things you don't want in there. So different products, different uses. This is super cute.
It is super cute.
And you could have both fusible woven and fusible polymeshing project, but you probably only need one fusible layer usually. But it depends what you need that fusible layer for, as to which one you're going to choose. And if this was a jacket with more texture, you could put a wash-away stabilizer on top. But it's pretty big chunky letters going on denim. I think it's not going to have an issue. So if you guys are wanting to explore more embroidery, we have a couple different classes coming up in the fall for embroidery. We have some new owners classes for Brother and Bernina for embroidery. And if you said, hey Leah, I really want to try the Brother PR1X, you could do that in a new owners class. You can pay for the class, and if you decide to buy the machine, we reimburse you the class fee for a class that would normally be free with purchase. There's a kit fee for those new owners classes, but it's a nice way to get hands-on experience with the machine and learn some of the ins and outs of threading and hooping. We're also doing an OASD tiling scene class. If you're wanting to make, say, a Halloween tiling scene before Halloween, or a Christmas tiling scene before Christmas, or both, or a winter one, you've got options.
That sounds really fun.
And in a class like that, if you wanted to say try a multi-needle, like a 6 or a 10 needle, we could talk you through what that would look like in that class. So it's done that first bit of color and ready for a thread change. I'm just gonna let's show how we're gonna rethread this.
Do you want to pull through, or do you want it threaded from fresh?
How about you thread this one from fresh?
Okay.
So cut the thread at the spool.
So I've just come through the top thread guide, at the very tippy top that you cannot see at the moment. And then I'm going right through this piece here, under. This is my favorite one. Do a nice little swirl.
There's actually like the plastic on the outside of the machine is etched with where that thread needs to go. Down through the front of the machine.
Now I can get off my nice tall stool. Oh, good. It's not.
I would have told you if it was.
Perfect.
Through the eye of the take-up lever. Oh, hang on. I have to rearrange the camera. We can't see it.
Oh, okay. I will pause.
Down through the hole on the front of the machine.
Okay, is the fancy tool now. It has a nice little point on the end here.
There's a thread guide right at the top of the needle. The thread goes in from the right side and then will sit down in front of the needle. It does need to be in there for optimal stitching. Press the needle threader button. Lowers the needle threader.
Yay!
Hit the needle threader button again, and that will pull the thread through. And then it's ready to get started again for the second color in our design.
That was fun.
Yeah. Pretty easy.
It's very simple.
Right?
I like it. And I only just learned how to thread this machine today.
You used the onboard video tutorial, didn't you?
I did, because I could not remember how to thread one of the PRs. And also, I have never wound a bobbin on the PR, so I used the onboard video to figure out how to do that, and I didn't even get a fluffy bobbin, I got a perfect bobbin.
Nice.
And you have proof of perfect bobbin right
Yeah,
here.
we did a test, so it looks great.
It looks awesome.
On screen right now, it probably tells us how long we have in this color. Theoretically?
No,
Okay.
it says we're at 7 minutes out of 36 minutes.
Oh, okay.
That is all.
Okay. Each PR interface is just a little bit different, so some of them will tell you how long that particular color is before it will stop. That's just to get into the machine thing. I really like this font.
I love it. I might need something embroidered with this font for myself.
A jean jacket?
We could make it. I was going to say human-sized jacket, but I'm going to call it an adult-sized jacket
Yeah.
for a very short person.
Yeah. Sounds good.
The digitizing on these letters, too, is amazing.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I scaled these ones down just like to the lowest size they'll go on board the machine. But they're still a really nice size.
Yeah.
And that was just because the jean jacket we found was so small. I would have kept them bigger had I found a bigger jean jacket.
We only went to the 3D, Leah. Or 4T.
4T.
And then we just stopped looking. We're like, this is perfect.
I love this jacket. But if you're wanting to practice doing things like this before you get into a bigger project, we found this jacket right next door to us, not right next door, in our little plaza. There's a Once Upon a Child, so secondhand kids clothes, and it was
$8.
$8. It was perfect. So
So if you're scared to wreck that fabulous thing you have at home,
yeah,
go get the
thrift store version of what you're
store.
making. And practice on that first.
And maybe it'll turn out super crazy awesome, and you'll keep the thrift store item, and you'll keep the good one that you make as well, right? You know what?
Or maybe you'll just keep practicing everything on the thrift store item until it's full.
Ooh. I can't wait till we enact some of the ideas we had for this jacket earlier.
Yeah, I know.
I can't wait. We have to do a video on everyone. Yes. That's the only option.
Can do.
Oh gosh, we only have one more color step and this sweater's done.
Yeah.
That might be perfect. I'm just gonna tie through on this one.
So if you are wanting to make threading between color changes easier, you can just get the next spool ready and on one of the alternate spool pins, and then tie those threads together if you cut at the spool on the first one. And you can pull through all the way to the needle, which is lovely. You can't pull through the needle, but it's a pretty good system for changing threads. And this is how I change threads on my 10 needle rather than completely rethreading on every time I want to change colors. Just ready to go again, just like that?
Yeah, it was that easy.
Nice.
I love it. I might need one of these. This is pretty cool.
Right? I'm excited. There's a puffy foam font on here.
Oh yeah, that's happening.
Like puffy foam hats with the
That'd be
raised lettering.
so cute.
Super excited.
You know who would totally wear one of those?
Who?
Zach.
Oh, yeah.
We should make one and put a Zach right across his hat so we can't forget who he is.
We could do that. Or we could just put a big Z.
Oh, we could, and we could get a bucket hat.
Okay.
That could be really fun.
I was thinking of all cap.
We could do that too.
So we'll take the hat drivers.
Oh yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
We'll make a hat. It'll be cute.
Sweet. If this lettering went smaller, we could do this on a hat. Have a punk hat to match our punk
That would
jacket.
be really cute. That's our letter, Leah.
Do you want to pull that off the machine for a second and we can show the current progress? Sometimes you have to,
Be gentle removing.
So that's that first letter. The super cute white detailing on there.
I love it.
It's so sharp.
It's fantastic.
I like the all single color. But
this is next level, Leah.
right?
And now think about it. That is going to be so fun.
Well, and for a little kid, like it'll be adorable.
I can't wait.
I probably need to go find jean jackets for my kids. They don't know that yet.
Don't tell them.
No,
It'll be a fun surprise.
I know. I can make them all punks.
You totally could.
I'll have to come up with more words.
You might need to.
Because I'm not going to put their names on their jackets.
No.
But totally willing to put goofy.
Goofy things.
Goofy
totally.
things, yeah. So we're going to carry on embroidering this. And it'll be hanging in store. Or coming out for another video demo. Or both. In the near future. But
I can't wait.
what do you want to use? Yeah. Love to hear in the comments what you guys want to use this font on. What would you like to see it embroidered on?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know yet. I can think of so many options. I can't decide on one.
That's okay. You don't have to decide today.
My dog could wear a giant X on him. Or a W for ween.
That could work.
Make his little hoodie.
His
on
hoodie
there.
should say punk, but I don't think it'll fit. Your dog's pretty little.
No, his hoodies
It'll have
are
to go
much
down.
smaller than
You'll have
this.
to go down his back.
Yeah. Okay, that way. I think it might still be.
You could put
okay.
dogs' names on their clothes, though.
Oh, you could.
So you could just put Zyler.
That's a lot of letters.
Your dog's not very big. He needs a shorter name to fit on his
I think
jacket.
he does. We should call him Ween.
You can put Ween on there. Yep, that'd be
It's
adorable.
shorter.
So, stay tuned for more.
Oh, Queen. I love that.
Oh,
idea.
Queen! I saw one that said Queen, but I didn't think Queen was right on a 4-year-old's jacket. You don't want that kind of...
It depends. Maybe she likes wearing tiaras.
Yeah. But I feel like the Queen is in charge.
Well, okay, then I'll tell you what. We go find a jacket for Anne, and we'll stitch Queen on it.
And find us a jacket you want to wear. And we'll put this on there for you.
We sure will. In your colors.
Yes. Black.
Yes. With
Unless
white
it's a black
highlights.
jacket. And then maybe like black and orange.
This could be really cute with like gray letters, white highlights, and then the black stitching around the edges.
Is there a crown on board the machine?
Oh,
Anne
yeah.
says her jacket needs Queen with a crown.
Okay. Okay.
But you don't... Oh, no, you
Oh,
can't.
I can't.
Nope.
Then
We'll have to look another
we'll
day.
mess it up. We'll have
We
to
don't
look
want
another day.
to close out of our design right now. So.
I may have the designs on my computer. We could look it up.
Yeah. We'll find a crown. Totally will.
Big crown.
Yeah.
Put that on the yoke.
Yeah.
So cute.
So much face.
I can't wait.
Okay. Thank you so much for everybody for joining us today. We look forward to showing you the finished results next week.
Yeah.
Come back. We'll show you what it looks like all done. And we look forward to seeing you guys in store or online. Next week is the final week of our Super Summer Savings. Final week. Very exciting.
I can't wait. I know a lot of customers have been planning out their final week.
So next week is machine accessories. So
20% off.
yeah, so Brother, Bernina, Burnett, and Quilter accessories 20% off for the week. In stock only.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. But my favorite accessories are hoops. So I would get more hoops for my PR.
That's a really good plan.
Because there's a couple magnetic hoops I don't have.
But
that
if
I would
you
really like.
if you didn't have a PR and say you came to class, an accessory is also luggage
True.
to get your baby safely from your house to class.
Or bobbins.
Bobbins, that's an accessory.
Presser feet.
Presser feet. What else was an accessory? We have bobbins, accessories.
Feet. Hoops. Luggage.
Scan and cut accessories. That's in there too.
It is.
Which a mat's an accessory.
Yeah.
A blade's an accessory.
Rhinestone kit is an accessory.
Is vinyl an accessory?
I'd have to double check.
That's an interesting question.
It's kind of like stabilizer. Probably not.
Probably not. But we can double check.
We can double check.
There's some pretty good accessories
Right?
out there, Leo.
So we look forward to seeing you. That starts Monday morning. And
Beat the rush. Go online.
right.
Shop online. Come in and pick it up.
Yeah.
And then get distracted
Yes.
and find more goodies.
Yes. So many options.
That's how that works, right?
So many options. Yeah, that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a fabulous weekend.